Yes, 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 everybody. Welcome to Off-Road. We hope you have an amazing show.
I'm Fahina Rahman,
yes,
and I'm the ward officer for Windhill and Wrose and Windhill. And I was being faced with report after report about young people who were engaging in antisocial behaviour. But instead of putting in more interventions to try and disrupt this behaviour, I decided to focus more on a prevention strategy and start talking to the young people themselves and see what it was that was driving their behaviours. I approached Commonwealth. So the theatre company created a fantastic performance, a public outcome, and this really explored the young people's identities and how they see their lives in their communities.
Lonely and trapped in Trafalgar House, lacking inspiration, stripped like a car at a chop
As a
shop.
police officer, it was interesting to watch. I obviously didn't agree with everything that was said, but I totally respect their experiences, and it was good to see how young people feel about how the police treat them and how we interact with them, and hopefully it'll help me going forwards.
I think what the show made me think about is kind of, you know, there's obviously kind of a stigma around kind of people riding kind of motorbikes and quads and whatnot, but it's a pretty natural progression to go from, you know, riding bikes and putting a motor on a bike and wanting to do that. You know, I've grown up in places where a lot of my friends rode motorbikes when we was younger. It wasn't really trying to annoy anybody, it was just kind of what we enjoyed doing. So it's, yeah, a really good show.
I think the show was brilliant. It was an eye-opener for me.
It brought something completely new to the table, and it brought other people's perspectives, and that's kind of what theatre's about, really. So yeah,
I thought it was amazing. I mean, you know, it's kind of shocking. It shocked me a little bit because I felt the incredible drive, the energy. Young people are amazing, extraordinary.
It's the first time I've ever been to a show like this. It's an eye-opener. It makes you realise what kids are actually going through, how they perceive the world around them, and it gives a good indication now, a good education of what we should be doing to try and help the children today.
Right, it's not over yet. We've all got these plans and all these dreams.
I enjoy telling my story because it's like telling kids what not to do. Like, we've all been through rough times in life, everyone's going to go through rough times in life, but we hope that no one's going to go through what we went through.
Banged on the curb and died. The other two, you know, they went to the ICU. But I don't get the whole.
So working on the show, I thought it kept me out of trouble, doing well, exploring new possibilities and stuff like that, especially making new connections. I think it was just amazing.
As a parent watching the show, I was so proud. How much it's changed my son from going back 4 months ago to now. He's done a total 360 spin, he's got right involved, his behaviour's changed, his mental health's peaked for the better. It's been an amazing experience for all the children involved, not just my own.
I found working on the show just amazing, to be honest. Like, I feel like the typical traditional style of theatre is outgrown and outdated. So, like, this way of doing shows and doing theatre, it resonates with young people.
Honestly, this show has been life-changing. It's one of the best things I've ever done. It's unreal.
How it's been working on the show is amazing. I've met people that I think I'm going to be close with for life. It's been just amazing working in front of them crowds. The energy of the people has been amazing.
It's a truly collaborative process between the council, the youth service, Commonwealth, the theatre company, as well as the families of the young people. And it was incredibly impactful for the young people and as well as their families. But it was also really, really helpful to us as the council to start looking at new ways and fresh ways of working with our communities in the future.
Come on!